Hi. Yeah. Okay, so let me continue what I was saying. What was I saying? Uh, I think I was saying in the last video how, all that drama was going on with her, and then she was sleeping with the tow truck driver, and I explained to her, like, look, if your husband gets out of jail, he could just, shoot you right there for sleeping with somebody, right in your guys' living room. Like, those people don't cheat. Like, 'cause people get crazy. You could get a bullet in your ass for that. Like, don't just just walk away. Just call it and walk away and know that hell could still break loose. But don't tap into that kind of, like, rage, cheating and stuff. It's just not good. Um, so as I was saying, you don't want to be at an effect. Uh, I this world it's full of things that it want. Like, they make it so hard. The government makes it so hard. Even with school, it's ridiculous the stuff that is going on in the schools. I mean, half the stuff they're never gonna use. So it's like the odds are stacked against people, and especially women and kids. Don't be at an effect to what they want all the time. You have to put measures in place to to protect yourself and give yourself some peace of mind. I bring this up because I was at the pool today and I saw this woman with a young baby, and the baby was 12 weeks old. Baby was so sweet, and I went over and talked to her, and I thought she was the grandmother. She looked good, but she was old enough to be this baby's grandmother because it was just the baby. And she actually said she had a 10-year-old and a 9-year-old at home, and um, and a 12-week-old. And she said she was tired and the baby only slept uh, 3 hours during the night and stuff. And if you want to have a baby and you want to have kids, I mean, obviously, I have 2 kids, but what I'm saying is, you don't. If you only know what you know at 17 years old and you're still having kids, the pressures that you're putting on yourself, as a woman, it's important that women, like, assess, say, okay, let me take in, what is happening. Like, what do I know? Do I know the same thing I knew in high school? Have I picked up any books, listened to any educational videos, attended college, university, took some courses? Do I know pretty much then? Because, I mean, we really have to evolve, right? And it's hard enough when you know a lot of stuff in this world, but when you don't know a lot of stuff, it's really, really stressful. And I feel for other women. I see the exhaustion in them. And like I said, we got to be like sisters, and we got to help each other out. I don't. People that do drugs don't get in my life. They're gone. History done. You stay away. I don't let that garbage in my life because either what's running through you is going up to God, or it's going up to, if you want to call him Satan or the devil. I don't think they call him the devil. I don't know. But yeah, that's bad news. Bad news. There's a lot of manipulation and lies, and people get crazy. The things that they'll do for drugs. So anybody out there, like moms out there, like I said, I'm doing these videos for moms. Man, you got to talk to your kids and spell out how the drug dealers are looking for your kids, for them to push their product, drugs, to make them money, and they don't give a shit if they get caught and go to jail and do 10, 20 years. They don't. So you could tell them to start a driving school. you know but mom's like, I don't know how else to say this except to just say it, right? If you're coming from, like, a neighborhood, a country where, I came from the hood, and I have to fight my way, you know, um, out of there, so to speak, by gaining knowledge. I did a lot of that online and stuff. I went to college twice and dropped out. Um, And but I've started my own driving school, made a lot of money, made money the first year. A lot of businesses don't make money in the first year, but I did. And so that's something that can do, but it's important. What I was going to say is important to break the cycle. Like if you're fat, your kids shouldn't be fat. You have to break the cycle, right? The writing on the wall. You have to say, you know what? I am not going to not figure out how to break the cycle with my kids. I'm going to make sure that I teach them about health now that I know about health. So do some digging around online. Read the book Eat Right for Your Blood Type. Sign them up at the gym. You can go to the local rec center, uh, the YMCA, and sign them up. They have if you're on a tight budget, they have discounts, huge discounts for memberships. And what else was I gonna say about that? The book Body for Life is a great program for um, especially the younger guys, But get them enrolled in sports and stuff. Like my son played football, and he's in great shape. My daughter's she's about 5'6", 125 pounds, if that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 120 or something. And you know, so it's important that we break the cycle. We have to make the effort. Nobody's gonna come along and do it for us. And if we're girls, they probably just don't care. This world is still a matter of a lot of bad guys helping bad guys. That's what's going on in this world. And so um, don't even when you have to watch the behavior that you have when you're lonely. Like there's predators online. Oh my gosh, watch To Catch a Predator. Watch Lockup. Listen to these criminals. Listen To Catch a Predator. Oh my gosh, it's chilling. These guys are going out to look for 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old girls, and oh my god. Like Chris Hansen, he should win an award for doing the work that he does, because I mean, it's just, oh my gosh, it's sickening. So you have to watch out too, though, because there's a lot of predators, and they'll try to play you, and you could get raped or killed. If you want to meet somebody, maybe go to church, maybe go to the rec center, and allow at least 10 hours of time with the person before you emotionally invest with them. You know, just say, I'm gonna control, I'm gonna be strong, and I'm not gonna be at an effect to my loneliness. I'm gonna control my mind. Right? Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, one of the best business books ever written. Get it? Read it. Um, he talks about the greatest gift that God gave us was the ability to control our minds and to direct it towards the means of our own choosing. But I say that the greatest gift is common sense, but maybe that's just another way of him saying that. Regardless, it's important that you're not at an effect. You have the power within you to say, I am not going to emotionally invest. I'm going to let 10 hours pass. I'm just going to let him talk. Let him talk, and he'll tell you, and you're going to ask yourself, like, what is the, I do this test. I have this thing. I say, because I've been on 5 cruises, and when I'm on if I was on a cruise with this guy, and somebody asked him, well, what do you do for a living? If it was something that I would be embarrassed about, then I'm not going to date the guy. I'm sorry, it sounds mean, right? But I don't give a shit. It sounds mean. Whatever. What does he bring into my life? Because the first man in my life is God. Jesus wants me to be strong. And, I'm single. My kids are grown up now, 23 and 19. They're doing their thing, So, I'm letting all this good stuff in my life. I go swimming, and go to the hot tub, and I go to church, and just other things like trying to help people like I am right now. So what is he about? What does he want? Does he want me to mother him? Does he want me to, uh, you know, uh, does he want money? What does he want from me? What's his vision for us? Are we compatible? Like, that's what you have to find out. Don't just go, oh, he's nice and he's nice. My friend used to say that. And I'm like, he pushed you. If he pushed you, he's gonna hit you. Oh, I don't know. I'm like, yeah. A month later. A month later, he hit her. People stopped in traffic, she told me. She goes, oh, I should have listened to you. She moved in with the guy, sold her house, and moved in with him. And, sometimes, like, she's from El Salvador, and I love her. I love the lady. She's a good friend of mine. But you got to be strong and smart, and you have to gain some knowledge. Read a Rich Dad Poor Dad book. I think he has it in Spanish if you're Spanish. If you know somebody that is really just, you know, without knowledge, real world knowledge, tell her to read that book. It's translated into different um, languages. So don't be at an effect. You know, you have the power within you to say, look, I'm going to put God first. I'm going to use my common sense. I'm going to gain knowledge, and I'm going to kick these bad guys out of my life. And when I'm lonely, I'm going to go to church. I'm going to go to some church functions. I'm going to go swimming. I'm going to go hot tub. I'm going to get on the treadmill. I'm going to focus. I'm going to, cook some food, healthy food. I'm going to go get a clear bowl, and I'm going to make some nice, like, put some nice fruit in it, and like blueberries and grapes and strawberries, and I'm gonna go Hello Kitty shopping, and I'm gonna check out what it's all involved to start a driving school business and learn about marketing, and I'm gonna get my own business going. Focus on that, and then that'll fund if you wanted to go on a cruise, if you wanted to go to Italy, you want to go to New York City, you want to go to Vegas, if you want to buy some nice clothes, if you want to buy vitamins, if you want to buy some nice furniture. And as soon as you start making, they're gonna making money. They'll be hounding around. Oh God, yeah, I fell for that one. Oh yeah. So, just don't be at an effect. I put my glasses back on now. There we go. See, there's a glare on my glasses. It annoys me. I suppose it annoys you too. So, you can email me at singlemothersfoundation@gmail.com. We had applied for the charitable status on it, and the paperwork was incomplete. And truthfully, I have this lawyer stalking me up all over the place. Like, he just, yeah. So, we're gonna see it's kind of, see how we're gonna handle this now. So, I guess that's all I have to say. Okay, so remember to be strong and gain knowledge. Knowledge is empowering, and it calms the crazy in people, and if you're living in a bad area, look into relocating. You don't have to spend your whole life in a bad neighborhood. Don't wait till your kids got shot up to move. If it's drug riddled and crime riddled, just get out of there. You break the cycle. Okay, bye.